Hello folks, Joel Turner here with Iron Mind Hunting. Today I want to discuss the big question, do I have target panic? And I can tell you with the utmost confidence that if you are an archer or a firearm shooter or anyone that has ever caused an explosion, be it that bow going off or that firearm going off, you have target panic. It's not a disease, ladies and gentlemen. It is how your mind works. Every archer, every shooter in this world deals with shot anticipation in one form or another. We see it on the forums, on the internet. The question, do I have target panic? The answer is yes, you do. But how do you manage it? It's not something that ever goes away because, again, it's how your mind works. It is the process that your mind uses for learning. You didn't have target panic when you first started shooting your bow. You were able to draw that thing back, put the pin on the target, and you were able to press through that release or release that string on your trad bow whenever you wanted. But then you practiced. And you practiced the natural process of learning. You went from the cognitive stage where you thought about every little thing in your shot. Then you practiced. And the goal of your practice was to become more automatic. Just like every other movement in your life that you've ever learned to do. You have tried to make it automatic. And that is where target panic steps in. So do you have target panic? I would say yes, you do. There are those out there that say, I've never had to deal with target panic. Well, either they're very new archers or they're in denial. And I don't mean to offend anybody with this, but if you have anything in your shot that you don't have complete control of, then you are dealing with shot anticipation. You can call it target panic, fear of missing, whatever you want to call it. It is shot anticipation. You are born with responses to explosions. So, what have you done in your training to fix this? If in your training all you have done is practice this natural process, and if you keep having to go back to the cognitive stage over and over, like let's say you're shooting and you're shooting really well and then all of a sudden the wheels fall off. You're not able to get that pin on the target anymore, or you're not able to get your trad bow to full draw anymore. You have started down the path of learning. Your subconscious thinks you're being much more efficient, and you are. If you watch my shot, in the eyes of efficiency, it's not that efficient. I draw back and aim, and then I'm talking myself through a movement that gets me to my psycho trigger, or I'm talking myself through a movement that gets me through my release. It takes a little longer, but there are speed limits to your movements to remain in control. Do you know what your speed limit is? Those are the things that we teach at Iron Mind Hunting. Not the what, it's the how. How to do this business of shot control. It's natural. You are constantly going to be fighting your own mind unless you learn how to think, unless you gain knowledge of your own mind and how it works under extreme stress. Again, that's what we're going to bring you at Iron Mind Hunting.